And a 2, and the floor's all you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm sure you guys have all heard Jack and the Beanstalk once in your life, but I'm gonna tell you like the reality of it. Okay. So once upon a time, Jack was a little guy like this, and he lived with his mom, and she was kind of strict, and they didn't really do a lot, and they had this cow. So she told him to take it to town one day. So he's walking, with this cow. It's invisible. This cow. And he sees this vegetarian. And she's sitting there on a little bench like this. And she asks him, "What are you doing?" He told her, "I'm going to sell the cow." So she said, "Okay, well, I'll make you a trade. If you give me the cow, I'll give you 3 beans." So he takes it right away. He's all excited. He takes the beans. He runs home. And he shows his mom. His mother was very angry with him. She took the beans and she just threw them out the window. She was upset. And he was pretty upset. He went to his room. He cried. Then the next morning, he looked outside the window, like looking to see how his beans were doing. Because he didn't know if they were going to grow, what was going to happen with them. And he saw that they kept growing. He let them grow. They went on with their life. They had kind of a rough life. He worked a lot at the farm, taking care of the cows and whatnot. So then one day he noticed the stalk was huge. So he decided, okay, I'll climb up there. He climbs up. And he sees this gold egg and a harp playing itself. He thought it was the coolest thing ever. So he went over, picked it up, he was looking at it, and he decided to take it home. So he was walking, and he saw a giant. He was huge. And he asked him, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, I wanted to go clean your stuff." He was trying to trick the giant. The giant was a little upset. And he ended up believing his lie. He said, "Okay, well, I guess you do know how to clean this type of stuff because you worked on a farm." So he was sitting there, and he was holding his stuff, and he was going to climb the stalk. And he was thinking to himself, "I know what it's like to have a hard life, so why should I be stealing from a bigger man that could probably kill me if he wanted to?" So he ended up saying, "You know what, I was going to steal this. I'm going to give it back to you." So he's getting ready to go. He sees the beanstalk, and it's gone. There's only like a stone. And he's like, "Okay, how am I going to get home?" The giant told him, he said, "Well, there's a whole bunch of other people that came up here before trying to steal my stuff, but they just live here now. We're all friends." So he decided, okay, I guess I can live up here. It seems like it's a nice life. I mean, they have lots of beans, harps that play themselves. So he ended up staying there, and he didn't really miss his mom or the cows, the farm. Bless you. And that's it. That's Jack and the Beanstalk.
Okie dokie.